Hello everyone, it's Tuesday, and you're probably wondering why have I not seen a weekly walk in the last 2 weeks. And mainly weather as well as other things have kind of come to make these last 2 weeks a bit rough, honestly. Also, I've not been feeling great. I was actually thinking of recording today, but I woke up feeling super nauseous. I'm still somewhat feeling nauseous. So I didn't end up doing any recording because a lot of my recording tends to me having like moving around more. I really would not be able to do King's West, and depending how I'm feeling, I might not be able to do King's West tomorrow. I'll have time to record tomorrow though, but depending, I might just have to do the other video I'm working on. I've actually released a teaser for that because on Sunday it was raining. Yeah, couldn't fucking record because of rain. That was frustrating, but I still got the teaser out, you know. But tomorrow I would like maybe work on one of my videos and possibly get it out. I have ideas for how I want to maybe script, not specifically script, but like format video I'm working on. I don't really want to release its full name just yet. I'm keeping that a little bit more secretive, you know, just for a little bit of fun. It was really stupid. If you guys haven't seen it yet, I'll try and remember to leave a link in the description below to Jakrowski Studios, new channel that I've basically officially dropped. It's actually been a channel that I've had for quite a while now, but I have yet uploaded anything until a couple of days ago. And it was announced in my Discord server, but I understand that not everyone here watches who's in my Discord server, you know, so you guys may not have seen the update, like, well, not the update, the announcement of the video, you know. So if you guys didn't see that, like I said, go check out Jakrowski Studios, as that is the official sister channel launched now, actually. It's actually been officially, I can say, launched. But yeah, it's literally just another channel. It's for my more film-like endeavors, less so, you know, like the gaming and vlogs or whatnot that this one has. It's for more not serious content, because like that's the next thing that's being uploaded, like next couple things, not serious at all, but it is more film type content. It is not going to be gaming videos or vlogs or whatnot. It is specifically going to be projects. Which is why I'm going to tell you now, don't expect any consistency in uploads, as that's just not going to happen. Oh yeah, my cat has an issue that we're treating. I cannot remember its name at this exact moment. It's hyper something or other. Hypothyroidism, I think? Yeah, I think it's like that's what it is, I think. And we started having to get him treated or whatnot. We had to wait like a fucking week for his medicine to show up, but it finally showed up, so that's great. Definitely, he's been acting a lot more calm, so that's a good thing, yeah. So happy he's doing better. But yeah, I've been doing hardcore. Hardcore's been so fun. I was a bit hesitant at first going into hardcore, you know, like how I was truly gonna feel about it. But honestly, no, I've been enjoying it quite a lot, actually, which surprised me because I really wasn't sure how much I was gonna enjoy it, you know. I might need to be changing up my schedule soon, so that's the fun thing that's time to more or less drop in this. This week's gonna be a bit of a test, and I don't know if I'm gonna stream Wednesday. I'm probably gonna announce it. But schedule is changing again. Now, why is my schedule changing? Mainly because my mom's schedule has changed and has made certain things harder to do. Quite literally. She has like 2 days off, and Wednesdays is the day that me and her are supposed to do stuff together. So streams are either going to be late on Wednesdays, or I may actually reschedule streams to be Saturdays instead of Wednesdays, to give me the ability to keep the same schedule and just have that weird, awkward, no stream on Wednesdays kind of rule. Because it's basically the day we're gonna head out and do stuff, and more or less we've kind of come to the conclusion that it's gonna be something that more or less takes somewhat amount of priority over stuff. Because like she gets home at like 4 something, so we're basically have to be like up and ready to head out or whatnot, you know. And then we'll be out for a couple hours, and food will be something that basically can be eaten whenever, so that Dad can eat while we're not there or whatnot. We can eat when we get back or whatnot, you know. So yeah, we schedules, they do be a-changing, and I'm probably gonna announce today the possibility of that. I don't know, it really does depend on how that day goes, right? It may not be a big delay, and I really don't know. The other day I entered in Swatch's tournament, so I've officially signed up as a killer. So I'm gonna have to be more consistent at streaming and playing DBD, specifically killer. So I may actually be playing less Survivor for a bit, actually. Last year's tournament, I think it was actually, I mean, if it was last year, I don't remember when. But last year he did a couple tournaments. I was in both of them. And first tournament we didn't win, but the second tournament I was actually on the winning team. We had an incredible team. Great teammates all around, great killer. And this year, now that I've set myself, more or less I set myself a challenge for when I'm in his tournaments, I want to be on the winning team as a killer. From there on out, I'll be pretty happy with my, basically, my goal there, more or less. But I've shown my skills in it as a Survivor, played incredibly well. And I think it's time to try and showcase that I have more than just one-sided skills. I play both sides for a reason, and I enjoy both sides for a reason. I want to really be able to showcase that I have what it takes to be competitive. But keep in mind, when I say competitive, I'm not talking like proper comp. This isn't a comp tournament. It's competitive, but it's not comp. Let me explain. It's still intended to be fun at the end of the day. You're not playing your sweatiest, you're playing for fun and playing to win at the same time. But you're not like basically just absolute sweating add-ons, items, all that, you know, like it's meant to be able to showcase of skill while also still being fun. So yeah, it's basically a different kind of like tournament, you know. It's not ultra comp or whatnot. I'm not going to be running like the strongest stuff. I'll be running what I'm comfortable with, what I want to run. However, you will probably see me running a bit of different builds in my public matches. I'm probably going to take a look at the perk rules for killer and start creating my builds that I'm going to want to run for every killer. And being fully sure that these are the perks, this is my phase where I'm going to get those set up now and come to the best perk ideas I can come up with and start trying to basically play only 3 killers, and these are going to be the killers I'm going to more or less use to my best potential. But yeah, I'm going to be working on practicing my killer gameplay. I may even announce a pause in the ultimate tier list. I'm really unsure. I may want to try and focus solely on killer because I'm prepping for the tournament and really hone my skills. And especially since 5 days a week, only 3 of them are going to be DBD based. Having one of those 3 days not be dedicated to practice for the tourney might not be my best thing. Especially with how inconsistent I've been recently on playing the game and streaming. I feel like this tourney would definitely help me with that, you know? I'm getting in the headspace for it, you know? It's gonna be what I'm gonna dedicate myself to, not every stream, but most. But I'll probably be signing off in a moment. on my way home now. It's getting late. I wasn't able to record today, sadly, but I'm gonna try and record tomorrow. I already have some fun ideas in the future here for stuff for the channel, so stay tuned. As well as I'm hoping I can actually hit true consistency, both YouTube and Twitch. If I can get a video out a week while streaming my 5 days a week on YouTube, I'll be happy. I will be a happy man if I can get my goals like that achieved. And then from there, after I get that consistent, I can try moving things up, more of YouTube content. And I'll probably be reaching out to Remy soon and enlist her for some of those editing favors, because it's been a little long. I haven't really caught up on any of those yet, but I just was starting to get back into YouTube content, so I guess I wanted to get a bit more solidified back into it before really calling in those favors, right? Like, I might as well get myself back to being comfortable to uploading and then start working on improving my content. At least that's how I see it and how I feel talking about. Yeah.
I want to be on YouTube. Let me see. I want to be on YouTube.
Sure.
Bro, hey. Subscribe to whoever this is. He is a good YouTuber. Subscribe.
Thank you guys so much.
You
You guys are great. It's pretty awesome people you meet sometimes, you know? Really, really cool people. But thank you guys so much for all the support. I'm really happy with how I'm starting to get things back up and running. And I'm thinking, give or take a month. And when I say month, it's because obviously YouTube content's once a week, so I'm more talking this than everything else. But give or take like a month or so, and I'm pretty sure I'll be rocking onwards with my set schedule, and everything's gonna be going as planned. And I can honestly say that I could never be more grateful than now. I can never be more grateful than now to be happy with how things are going and being able to actually get consistent and be able to do this for my life. I mean, I'm able to dedicate my entire life to YouTube and just Twitch streaming right now, you know? Obviously, I still do other things with other people, and I want to make better content. That's the most important thing here. Once I get consistent, I want to start improving that content. And that's something that I'm not great at, you know? My content, it's not the best. I'm officially, basically, whatnot, might as well finish up. See you guys in the next one. Bye-bye. Hello. It is currently Friday evening, and I'm kind of going for my walk, as I normally would. It's a bit late. It's a little past when I normally start streaming. I'm probably not going to stream today. My head is killing me. To sum it up, my head hurts. So I'm thinking I might not stream today. I know I streamed like once last week, once this week. My streaming's been fucking horrible. I know. Trust me, I know. I'm not exactly a fan of it either. It's my job. Do you think I want to only be working 1 day a week? Hell no. But right now, I mean, this headache, it's getting worse. I'm gonna see if maybe I take some caffeine, maybe. This might be if it gets better, and if not, kind of fucked. In news and what's happened in the life of me, surprisingly enough, basically nothing. I have not actually recorded any more hardcore yet in a bit. I've kind of just been literally, like, I recorded on Tuesday, so like I think it was Tuesday was when I last recorded. Wednesday, I was still recovering from this kind of illness that I've been dealing with. It's been blech. Still kind of feel nauseous a bit today, but nowhere near as bad as the last couple days. Because of that, also I've had zero chances to even think about recording. I actually had a really good opportunity to be able to record recently, because for those of you who know, I tend to record when I'm home alone, at least I'm not bothering like parents or anything, and it gives me full reign of availability of, you know, usage of any of the rooms without being annoying, without being loud or whatnot. So I just tend to do it when they're not here. It's just easiest that way for anything indoors and outdoors. But my dad was off at work for a couple of days, and mom was actually being very busy having to babysit my sister's kids. But I was just feeling too sick to be able to record, because that kind of like range of motion that I'd be doing for anything wouldn't work out. I'd be probably have thrown up. So I never actually got around to being able to record, which really sucked. And then Thursday I streamed. Hey, look at that. I did a full killer stream. It actually went not bad. In other news, again, I was playing a little bit of Wizard 101 earlier today. I need to actually get to that game. I might just hop on it tonight, since I won't be streaming, and just try and blitz through Wizard 101. Get to the new world I need to get to, because if I get there, I can start hopping in with my friend Tim, and we actually be doing the same shit together. At like the same time, instead of him having to backtrack to deal with like stuff I'm doing or whatnot. He's gone a little bit in, but I don't know how far. So I'll probably reach there, maybe do a couple of the earlier quest lines if I can or whatnot, not do too far. And then, well, hop in with him, and the two of us can take on, because the thing is, the game's so much easier with two people. One person's actually very difficult. Two people becomes way more challenging to use. That also may be because of my playstyle and my luck a bit sometimes, or even cards, and not really doing things right. You know, I'm still learning things. But he also gets like a lot more like pips or whatnot, so usually is in a better spot to be able to do stuff. But yeah, I'm doing that. It's been fun. I was gonna hop on DBD with a couple friends or whatnot, but they weren't doing DBD at the moment. They DBD up, but they were playing chess, so I just kind of ended up just going eventually. I was very energy drained anyway, so I don't think I was really up for too much interaction at that point, you know. So maybe it's for the best that I ended up more or less just kind of, yeah, you know? There's kind of a lot of things going on right now in my life that I can't really talk too much on. There's definitely family stuff I don't really want to be explicitly talking about. It's not my thing to talk about or mention, but there's definitely some, there's some family stuff going on as well that's just generally been on my mind. There's been a lot of issues with our pets recently. That is all kind of getting sorted out or whatnot, you know. And just in general, things have been a little wonky, a little difficult, and it definitely made things a bit more challenging, as well as getting used to new schedules that have kind of taken over due to my mom having to watch my sister's kids. It definitely eats up a very large chunk and has kind of thrown a couple of things into, a couple wrenches into the works, more or less. So if you're wondering why, there's been certain instances where I just haven't streamed. Partly because of that, I'm still working out how I'm going to have this new system be. But my schedule is one of the least important, because it can be changed, you know? I can change when I do things and whatnot, and even days. Well, you know, my dad can't be like, well, I just don't want to work this day, or mom can be like, well, I just don't watch the kids this day, you know? Like, I can be like, yeah, well, I guess I don't, you know, specifically stream on this day, I can move it to a different day, or maybe even end up taking off because I'm not feeling quite up to it, you know? So Mine's much more flexible. I have a flexible schedule. One of the best perks about streaming is I can change things to suit my needs. The schedule suits the schedule changes to suit the individual, you know? It's useful. But it just also means that I got a schedule set up and then shit happens. I'm like, okay, well now we need to change all of this stuff. And because of this, you're changing this schedule now. It's very frustrating having the flexible schedule where things can't change when so many things have been changing recently that's causing it to keep changing. I get solidified and it changes again, right? I stream when I do, because here's the thing, I want to stream after hours basically, because this gives me good opportunity to stream to people who like enjoy my content for the most part, and whatnot, and the VODs are always there for people to watch if they weren't there for it. But also it means that I'm able to stream during times where I really have nothing else going on. I have friends basically active that I want to end up doing stuff with for most of the rest of the day. I usually pick when I actually stream because of that, but it also gives me enough alone time after stream before I normally head off to bed that I can still do something for a bit that I want to do without having to be like, well, it cuts into stream, you know? And I've tried many different timings and areas to stream in. I've tried streaming in the mornings, I've tried streaming in the evenings, I've tried streaming earlier, I've tried streaming later. And so far, honestly, streaming after dinner for me at around 7:30 is one of the best times I've found. It means that I have time to do stuff after stream, because I normally be ending about 1:30. Ending about 1:30 means I can go in for the, you know, however many hours I have left and do whatever it is I'm doing. You know, that's nice, but it also means that up until then, you know, because usually I'm eating dinner at about 6. So for example, if, you know, I finish up, because dinner can take anywhere from like a half hour to an hour. Now, why is that, you ask? We watch TV with dinner. I don't even remember if I've talked about this before, so if I have, reiterating old information, but whatever, right? But we watch family shows while we eat dinner, which is why I would take a while usually when I eat dinner, is because, yeah, maybe someday we're eating something that takes like 5 minutes to eat, but we put on an episode of like Doctor Who, it takes like nearly an hour to finish because of pausing for various reasons, and it's a long 40-some odd minute show. So, you tend to see, with me at least, a length of show will definitely approximate things. So, you know, we could be finishing about 7, which will gives me enough time, like 7 to 7:30 to finish up stuff and get ready to start streaming. So 7:30 is like a time I've selected that I'm very happy with, and I think is my best time yet. Starting earlier was a problem. I don't remember how I was even starting at like 6 o'clock. Like, I don't remember how I was doing that because like time and whatnot, you know. I really am uncertain how I pulled that one off. But it definitely wouldn't work in today's scheduling. And if I try and do it earlier, like I said, it's cutting into the time I have with everyone else. Especially since I'm trying to add in extra spending time with my family into the mix of things. It's just difficult. It's very difficult scheduling everything. I know so many of my videos just about scheduling because it's still, weeks go by, I'm still working on it, you know? And I want to announce something on the idea for shorts. I'm probably going to try and get this a little bit in order here and find a way to do it here effectively, but I kind of want to be trying to upload a short a day. Now, it's going to be difficult to get there, and I want to maybe get a bit of a stockpile going, so I have like a week's worth in advance of what I'm going to schedule to release the next day. 1 short per day. And if I can do that for a couple of weeks, I might create a TikTok account and upload them to TikTok as well. Start trying to increase my possible sphere of influence, you know? If I can get people interested in me on TikTok, maybe they'll check out my YouTube. Maybe if they like what they see on YouTube, and maybe they sit there on TikTok, they'll try and stop by my streams. Or vice versa, you know? Maybe they really like my streams, so if I advertise my YouTube there more and point out I have a YouTube, please go check it out. They're like, oh, you know, I really like this guy's content, I'm gonna go check out his YouTube. And they're there, and I'll be like, hey, you can also follow me on TikTok. And they're like, hey, I'm gonna go get this dude on TikTok as well. And if I can do this, hopefully this, at least the idea, is basically just a cycle of people checking them out and like giving me more ways to be discovered and followed and whatnot, so I can really grow my following and get bigger. But I need to get good at actually uploading content. Hello everyone. If you can't tell, it's a little bit windy. You probably hear it. And I'm trying to not be too loud or intrusive due to, well, not wanting to be too loud or intrusive on anyone who's sleeping, because it's nighttime. A bit of a loud nighttime walk, Sunday night, to end things, I thought, you know? There is a storm possibly coming in, so I really don't know. I'm limited by like so many things right now. It's dark, so I don't want to go for like too long of a walk. I just wanted to talk about a few things. I was actually really surprised. For those of you who may not have specifically been paying attention, my last video performed incredibly well. As of the time that I last checked and time of recording, we're talking like 43 views, which is incredible to me. I mean, my last video before that got like 13, I think, or something like that, you know? My views have very recently been averaging around like 10 to a degree, you know? Like, they've been a little bit like higher than that, maybe 11 or whatnot, which is great. I'm fucking thrilled with that. And I don't remember, that may actually have been my initial goal, right? My initial goal to be able to get around 10 views per video, which is huge if I'm getting that close already to it, because I think that may have been something, because I, you know, subscribers and views aren't always intrinsically tied, and especially I thought it was easier to aim for like a lower number of views early on, because I wasn't sure how much I'd truly be doing with YouTube and be able to really get out consistently or whatnot, so I didn't want to go too high, and I think 10 was what it was. So that's awesome that not only do I seem to be consistently getting 10, even if it was higher than that, you know? There's room for improvement, and as my channel improves, well, I'm sure that improves too. God, you guys can't see me. I am the dark. I am the night. I am Batman. But after the recent success of the leaks video, that I might try and have at least definitely one video per month on its dedicated week. So keep in mind I'm doing one video per week. So when I say one video per month, that's basically one of the 4 weeks, because you more or less, you sum up a month, it's 4 weeks. Easiest way to do it. So basically 1 out of every 4 will be dedicated to DBD at least. Right now it's just going to be hardcore, but I am going to try and maybe have a couple of running series. So I'm thinking one of them is going to be DBD content, you know, just the general DBD stuffs that I do, you know, pulled from stream. Maybe it's a really good stream game. Maybe this is just stuff that didn't really make it into a clips compilation, into like my like longer than like maybe I did for YouTube Short, or whatnot. Maybe there's just so many that week that was just a banging week for stuff, so I might upload an actual compilation. Whoa, I'm gonna strip there, sorry. Who knows really, for the DBD stuff that's, you know, kind of unknown factor. And then from there on out, you know, my last 2, I'm thinking one might be indie games. Me just sitting down and doing a playthrough of some indie game that's come out or whatnot. So I might actually look for suggestions for indie games for YouTube videos. Recently, I have procured downloads for a Pokemon emulator. That's what my 4th series is going to be, and I'll be starting that soon for YouTube. I've not yet recorded an episode, but I do plan on doing a emulator series for Pokemon games. Because I never actually played Pokemon growing up. I've never really played any of the Pokemon games, so I'm excited to actually finally play one. So yeah. I will be playing Pokemon 1 week out of the month. There'll be 1 week to Minecraft for hardcore, for at least for now. There'll be one for Dead by Daylight, and there'll be one for general indie games. So that is the not quite set in schedule. Don't expect that to come into play this month. If you're expecting that in this month, don't. But so you may actually be about a month till you see a Pokemon emulator episode, as I may be putting that off to really kickstart off the next month to have my schedule fully set, you know? Ooh, the audio is a bit weird. So if you don't see that in the coming month, expect it in the next month. Like I said, you have an idea or two what to expect for other type of content. This whole 2 videos a week thing I think is going to work out for me. If I can get it like really good, smooth going, and if I, like I said, if I can get shorts out in good progress as well, that's exciting. To me, that's really exciting. So content's going great. I know there's not a lot of stuff to talk about with my life. What in the fuck? What is that? What the fuck? Is that a sock monkey statue of Liberty, and then... Is that supposed to be just another sock monkey? What the fuck? This is some of the weird random ass shit you find walking around. I don't know, I swear, like there's gonna be like a common theme. I'm ending every single one of these off of some weird discovery of something I found. Yeah, no, content creation's going great. And I'm honestly, especially with the success of the leaks video, going over the leaks of the anniversary, I'm feeling excited. And this isn't a moment where I've been struggling a bit with DBD and definitely fighting off some burnout. For sure, I've honestly been fighting some burnout with the game because it's been in a rough spot. But honestly, I'm going to hold through for as long as I can, and I'm excited. But I think it's about time to end it here. I'm going to be talking probably a little bit more, but I do know the end is coming. But yeah, but no, really there's nothing to talk about in my life. Seriously, nothing interesting's happened over the last couple of days. So yeah, I'm probably going to get home. And then from being home, I'm going to... Uh-oh, light stop your ring. I might have to actually cut this off before I'm done saying what I'm saying. But I'll go home, I'll edit this up. Probably work on editing Hardcore Part 2. Maybe we'll work on actually recording a bit more for Hardcore tonight. And yeah, thank you guys for joining me. And honestly, just as a question, I've started using the tag system. I think that's one of the reasons why my recent video really popped off, was the tags system. That's my theory, at least. If you guys know any tags I should definitely be using for some of my videos, I tend to, like, for like Minecraft stuff, I'm going to do like hardcore, Minecraft, gaming. I don't know what else, like, maybe I'd want to do. So if you have any like ideas for tags I should be using in my videos, like this, I'll probably do like real life, vlog probably. I don't know what else I might use for it, but certain ones I have certain ideas, and other ones I got no ideas basically. But yeah, if you got anything, tell me, and I definitely keep in mind and go, ooh, you know, not a bad idea. But thank you guys so much. This is another week in the life of Nathan Nightmare. It's been an interesting week actually for content, but for my actual life, basically nothing to report on. So I'll be seeing you guys in the next one. Bye bye.